Welcome to the Learning Cities interview series by the UNESCO Institute for Lifelong Learning. We're speaking to learning cities around the world to find out how they're responding to COVID-19 to ensure that learning doesn't stop during these times. I'm very happy that we have with us today Ms. Fereshteh Nouri from the International Department of the Municipality of Kashan in Iran today. Welcome. Ms. Nouri, what's the current state in regards to the spread of the COVID-19 in Kashan?
According to the latest statistics, the total number of infected people in Iran exceeded 40,000 cases, and the number of recorded deaths has been about 2,900 cases. This number in Kashan, which was announced as a city in critical and red situation, has been 831 infected cases, considering the total city population of 300,000 people, and the number of death cases is somehow confidential, maybe due to the negative psychological impact it bears for the citizens.
Okay. Schools and universities in Kashan are currently closed to reduce the spread of COVID-19. Which strategies have you developed to ensure that education and learning continues during these times?
First of all, I should point to a very general and inclusive educational program which covers all of the students across the country. All of the primary and high school students across the country can follow their educational lessons through watching the programs which are broadcast in a special educational TV network according to a specified timetable. The second way that is very more prevalent and very beneficial, I think, is social media. The social media is one of the best tools which simulates schools classes and connects students and their teachers in a teamwork manner and make it possible for the students to share their homework and get feedback from each other and from their teacher. Also, the virtual classes can be held through video conferences by means of some special applications on the smartphones, and it is somehow a new experience for the students, and they found it attractive and encouraging. Also, some of the smart schools in Kashan have produced the educational materials in the form of electronic or multimedia resources and shared them to the students. As another helpful plan, we can refer to the excellent action of some of the publishers of the educational books. These publishers offered up to 90% discounts on their products to support especially the financially poor students, to help them to make up their weaknesses of education. All of the universities are equipped with the electronic learning management systems, and the students can take the advantage of virtual learning to keep up with their educational courses.
Thank you very much. You've just described many virtual means of learning for students, school students, and also university students. How do you reach those on the margins of society who might not have access to hardware and also these means for learning?
Today, all areas of Kashan have access to the internet network, and the students can communicate with their teachers and classmates through social media and receive school lessons. Furthermore, the Education and Training Department of Kashan has considered compensations for teachers in marginal areas to encourage them to keep in touch with and monitor students' educational status in these days.
Okay. Which challenges were you facing when implementing your education strategies?
Kashan is one of the cities in the Isfahan province, as you know, and requires permits from the province authorities to take even urgent measures, which this slows down the process of actions. Also, lack of some infrastructures such as high-speed internet and the high expenses of internet in Iran can be considered as another problem.
Okay. You've just described quite clearly which strategies you've developed to reach university and school students. How do you ensure health education, which is very important during this time for all citizens of Kashan?
One of the main measures taken is the production of the special radio and television programs. One of them is named Every Home a Health Base, on the subject of coronavirus combats and measures taken to prevent the disease. The other is broadcasting urban publicity and awareness raising on the issue of coronavirus in the form of billboards and banners in more than 50 different locations in the city, from downtown to marginal towns, to marginal parts. The next action is to design and publish more than 5,000 posters with the slogan, "We stay at home," and install in crowded areas of the city. Also, we can refer to preparing plastic cartons for placing leaflets on the subject of corona combat measures and installing them in different parts of the city. We also provided training tracts on the subject of personal sanitation and installed them in fuel stations and ATM stands, and some other actions like providing video clips and motion graphics and publishing them through social media.
Okay, thank you. So a variety of strategies. Does family learning play a role in your education strategies in response to COVID-19, since many of the people are in isolation at home now?
Of course, raising the knowledge of families causes that they observe the sanitation measures and help to reduce the cycle of disease and past this crisis even sooner than the predicted period.
Okay. You've developed a wide range of strategies, which is quite impressive. However, do you have any open questions in regards to lifelong learning at city levels, which you would like to pass on to other cities of the UNESCO Global Network of Learning Cities, issues that you've been struggling with and haven't found solutions for?
I think during these globally hard times, we just need to share the innovative ideas that has worked well in eliminating this crisis. The city organizations, including UIL, can play a prominent role to make cities to share their experiences, and it would be more encouraging if the leading cities even be rewarded in a competitive context.
Okay, so a clear role also for the UNESCO Institute for Lifelong Learning, UIL. Thank you so much for sharing your ideas and strategies implemented in Kashan at the moment. Is there a final message you would like to send out to partner cities around the world?
I wish you and all of the people of the partner cities to survive this crisis safely and all hold the healthy and peaceful days very soon.
Thank you very much, Fereshteh Nouri from Kashan, for sharing your thoughts and this final message. Thank you very much to all listening. Stay healthy and goodbye.
Thank you very much. Bye.